tracks today.
Yeah. I need them bands, run it up fast, stuffing them shits in the safe. Got me a spot out the way, nigga just tryna be safe. Leaving the house with the glizzy, nigga.
Let's get to the sports talk. The prediction of the Team USA star lineup. Let's see how they're gonna look with all the new young stars that are gonna be playing in this FIBA World Cup run.
Thus, Kyle Lowry says his surgically repaired thumb has not recovered sufficiently enough to allow him to participate for the FIBA World Cup and is withdrawing from consideration from the team. The Kings' Marvin Bagley has also withdrawn from consideration. Now, those two add to a remarkable list of players who have removed themselves from consideration, including all-stars, up-and-coming stars, and veteran role players. That leaves 15 members being considered for the 12-man roster for the World Cup starting at the end of the month. Tim, of the guys left, who should start for Team USA?
I think four of the guys are pretty obvious. Kemba Walker's going to be the best player on the team. He should start. Donovan Mitchell seems like he's pretty likely to start next to him. Brook Lopez, I think, will be the starting center. Chris Middleton is probably their best wing defender, so I think he'll start at the other spot. So that leaves kind of the power forward spot left. I went with PJ Tucker there. Really good defensive player, can hit the corner three, kind of does a lot of the little things, fits in playing small, which is kind of what FIBA ball, specializes in. So you could go Jaylen Brown, Harrison Barnes, some other guys, but Tucker was my fifth spot.
Yeah, that's a whole new U.S. team. There's a lot of players that withdraw from Team USA because most of them get ready for the season. Some got to get their surgery done and stuff and get healthy. Just get ready for this upcoming season for real. That's why certain players withdraw from the World Cup and all that. That's why, I feel like they should have gave Carmelo a chance to at least, come in and add on a few more scoring. To me though, Team USA, they still be pretty good though. They still I believe they still gonna win the whole thing. They win the gold medal, even though with the little new team they got. Coach K ain't coaching them no more. Popovich is. So it's still gonna be a good team. Team USA still gonna be the front runner for to win the whole thing.
I am going to go almost same as you. I think Kemba Walker obviously is the best player in this team. Not far behind him is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell looked very good in Las Vegas. I was there last week.
He could be the guy that springboards this year.
On top of that, I think we're going to see a lot of Donovan Mitchell playing point guard because they are thin at that position, and that's where De'Aaron Fox will step up. But I got Mitchell at guard. I think Chris Middleton is going to be important at small forward, especially in the defensive end. I got Jason Tatum at power forward because I think Jason Tatum has had a strong camp. Now, I don't know if Greg Popovich is going to pick him to put at power forward, but I like Jason Tatum there. And then Brook Lopez / Mountain. I think he can.
Yeah, I'll put Tatum at power forward to be there. That's get enough little star power in that starting lineup. That's a good starting five for Team USA. I feel like Popovich should put Tatum there at the power forward position. We got to see what he's gonna do because Popovich is a different minded coach for real. So we got to see how he gonna play this out. See how his starting lineup gonna be for Team USA.
Give them some perimeter shooting and also maybe a rim protector, but I don't know how much Brook will be.
Tatum would make a ton of sense. He was great last week. He would make a lot of sense on that power forward spot too.
I'm so similar to both of you guys, and this is thinking outside the box a little bit, but I have De'Aaron Fox in my starting unit. Kemba coming off the bench to kind of be the leader and keep that going.
This is a Syracuse UConn thing.
A little Jim Boeheim here.
Dave takes the best player on the team and puts him on the bench.
Donovan Mitchell, Chris Middleton, PJ Tucker. I like having some veterans, and obviously Kemba, if he started, could be that veteran too. But PJ and Brook Lopez, where I would maybe change things around. I'm not totally sold on PJ and being in that role. I could see matchup base Kyle Kuzma, Harrison Barnes. Those guys could play the stretch for it.
De'Aaron Fox gives him a lot of speed.
Right.
He's one guy that we watch him practice, and he stands out because you see how fast he's moving.
He came in that scrimmage the other day and completely flipped it around, right? That was a pretty competitive game. He came in, they scored 12 points.
Plus, he and Kuz throw down the best practice dunks. We've seen that. We saw that go viral last
Well,
week.
you guys all agree that Kemba Walker is the best player on this team. I see Jason Tatum probably benefiting the most from this, maybe a Derrick Rose situation where he really used this platform to help propel him to improve in the next season. But look, we're seeing so many stars sitting out, and the Olympics are just a year away. In that time, stars like LeBron James, he enters his 17th season. Durant recovering from an Achilles injury. Load management is more and more palpable. Are you concerned that more players will turn down going to Tokyo in 2020?
No. I think a lot of players pulled out this year because of the timing of what the World Cup is, having it in September, right before the start of the season. Let's just think if Kyle Lowry was actually healthy, he went to the NBA Finals, and then he...
Yeah, they was going, some players, some stars was going to play in the Team USA, but they feel like it's close to the season. They want to have their legs under them. They don't want to be wear out before the season start and get out to a slow start. They trying to, prepare for a championship run. Like, cause it'll like go to state, gonna have a little year off. So everybody pulled out from Team USA. Team USA still got some star power on that team to be okay. Everybody just getting ready for this little run to go after the trophy and win it all.
Would have played in this thing where they started in August going all the way to the end of September, and then he's got to go to NBA training camp? No, that's not going to happen. A lot of the stars want to work on their game, but next year, when it's time to represent USA, I truly believe a lot of the stars are going to play.
And the timing of it, the Olympics aren't the same time of the calendar. Like, this is butting up right against training camp, and that's part of the realistic part of why guys are backing out. Also, just as much as it's about honoring the flag and being there for your country, it's also a marketing opportunity. And the Olympics are a grander stage than the World Cup is. And so I think you'll see some players being more interested to help their off-court brand by joining the Olympic team versus the World Cup.
And to go back to what we were talking about the NCAA before, maybe one of the few organizations as messed up as the NCAA is FIBA. And FIBA changing the World Cup to be off of the Soccer World Cup and having it in this year means you have tournaments in back-to-back years. And that means guys essentially have to play almost 2 years in a row to play in both tournaments. Guys don't want to do that. Jerry Colangelo said on that scrimmage broadcast the other night on NBA TV that this could become a tournament for basically 23 and under guys in the future, maybe. Where like young guys like Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, those are the guys who want to play to try to get in the Team USA mix to play in the Olympics down the road because the veterans don't want to do that. And I think FIBA trying to make this into a grand spectacle that guys want to be part of instead of having it overshadowed by soccer, I think could really be something that backfires big time because if this was last year, I think more guys would maybe play if they have the year in the middle. Now, you have to go back-to-back. It's a lot harder.
Like, they want it to be as big as the World Cup of soccer, and that's not going to happen.
Yep.
But, maybe the blessing in disguise is it gives a chance to these younger guys like Kyle Kuzma, who was like, the other day, I talked to him last week, he's like, I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm here because a lot of these guys pulled out. Now you get a glimpse of the future and maybe guys who could be in the following Olympics.
And those guys can use those minutes.
Yeah, this is a future Team USA team. It's younger now. It's about to be a whole new era for them. And so you might be looking at the future Team USA, like probably a new dream team coming. We don't know. Like, this is just for them, for everybody to get their platform out there a lot more by playing in this. Like, get their brand to the next level by playing in this little FIBA World Cup game. Like, playing in this playing for the USA team to win a gold medal and then help your if you got a shoe brand, it help you out. If you got, a clothing brand or anything to help you out, like this will help you out, like help their platform out and everything by playing in this.
To your point with the branding, I still have concerns that the top tier level guys, may not be interested in doing. LeBron James may do it, but it's this.
But even LeBron's already had his time. But you got to make sure you get,
the next level, which is a different question.
So you get 4 of the top 10. You're still going to be
next year will be
good shape to win it all.
Yeah, next year will be the test, right? If next year all these same guys pull out again, then Team USA is going to have a problem. But if, most of them come back, then I think it is going to kind of settle into this cycle where the World Cup is kind of a feeder system into the real tournament, which is the Olympics.
And a lot of these guys, they're just going to come down to what they wear on their feet. That's going to determine who's going to be signed up for that team.
This new age of load management, I see Jay McCollum told, Woj on our Woj pod, players want a chance to rest and recover, and maybe it's not buddying into training camp, but it's still their summer to rest, especially for guys who go deep into the playoffs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis,